to Ocala Talks. I'm your host, Tom Schmitz, coming to you from the studios of WOCA Radio, just off the runway of the Ocala International Airport in the Brick City, beautiful Ocala, Florida, in what is shaped up to be a very, very nice morning. We were socked in with the fog early this morning, but that's all cleared now. Blue skies, few clouds, but not very many, as it looks like it's going to be another good day weather-wise. Although, you know, we'll have the afternoon thunder showers because it is Florida. Keep that in mind. We'll have afternoon thunder showers. Hey, you know, the county commission met yesterday, and it quickly, you quickly found out that things were going to be different. Sheriff Billy Woods, at their Tuesday morning meeting at the McPherson complex, said he changed his mind about buying a mobile command unit for his agency. He gave a single-page letter to each commissioner and several county government staff members. The letter said, "At this time, I'm canceling the purchase of the mobile command center unit for the sheriff's office from the sales tax fund. I would prefer these sales tax funds be reallocated to help with the remodeling expansion for additional office space at the sheriff's office operations center." He told commissioners he was a little irritated with the process, but not with them individually or collectively. According to county documents accompanying the agenda item, sheriff's office officials were requesting approval for purchase of a new mobile command unit to replace the present one, which is older than 21 years. The unit has outlived its life expectancy due to mechanical maintenance issues, structure issues, and outdated technology, according to what the report had stated. The vehicle used as a roving command center in times of critical needs such as search and rescue operations, hostage situations, and hurricane-type disasters or any disasters. Woods told the commissioner that although the mobile command unit is overseen by emergency management, it is a law enforcement tool, and its intent is for law enforcement. In a letter to the Commissioner Chairman Jeff Gold, dated August 18th, the sheriff said his staff and county officials have been working together on the project. He said that he has two companies considered are covered under the Florida Sheriff's state contracts. Woods said they received quotes from both entities. He said after examining both proposals, they decided to go with Pierce Frontline. It was $30,000 less than the other proposal, which was given by, I believe, E1. County officials said the expense should not exceed $1.2 million. The sheriff said he had did additional research on the mobile command unit and found more than a half a dozen companies provide the same product. He told them that it wasn't about E1 or Pierce Frontline. Representatives from E1 and Pierce Frontline were present in the meeting. They made their pitch to commissioners. That didn't sit well with the sheriff. During the meeting, it appeared commissioners weren't in favor of the sheriff's choice. So he decided to back away from the deal. He suggested there could be two units, one for law enforcement, the other for the county. Kathy Bryant said the county for years has recognized the need for a new mobile center, and she would not support spending the money on something else. County Administrator Monier said obtaining the unit was part of the county's 5-year plan. He told commissioners that if they're not comfortable with it, then they should reject both proposals and put the project back out for bid. Commissioners voted unanimously to reject both proposals. So a little change of heart by the sheriff because he didn't like what was going on with the mobile command unit. He thinks that money will be better spent on renovations. And Kathy Bryant said she wouldn't support anything except spending the money on a mobile command unit because that's what had for years been needed, and she doesn't think it's time to spend money on something else. We'll have Kathy Bryant or Alex Abishan or somebody from the county in tomorrow we'll ask them about this exact story because this is one of those issues where the sheriff looks like he zigged when everybody else thought he was going to zag. And a mobile command unit's important, and they all agree on that. I just don't think that they agree on who, where, what, why, and when yet. And so they still have that to work through, but they're going to get through it the best they can. It's one of those things where it's one of those pieces of equipment that you don't ever want to have to use, but you're glad you have it when you need it, especially during natural disasters, where they can set up mobile command units in the worst hit areas of natural disasters, like when Irma came through 4 years ago. Irma came. There were parts of Marion County that saw very little damage from Irma, and other parts of Marion County, because it is the fifth largest county in the state. It's bigger than the state of Rhode Island. There were some places in the county that got extensive damage, and it's good to have a mobile unit that can take a command center out to the epicenter of the damages. And our unit's over 20 years old, so it's probably technology-wise and mechanical-wise time for a change. But the sheriff, I guess he didn't like the two deals that were on the table and said there were other people that offered the same situation, and so he backed away from it. And so now they're going to have to go back to the drawing board and figure out what they're going to do. But I will talk to the county commission representative that will be here tomorrow about this and find out exactly where this is going, if it's going to happen. Hey, coming up after the break, we'll have a discussion on the county commission and the millage rate. There's some good news about the millage rate, and they found some money too. That's something you don't hear very often when, you say, "Oh, what? You found money? How do you find money in a how's the county commissioner, the county government, county administrators find money?" Well, I'll tell you how they did that coming up after the break, because it looks like with home prices skyrocketing right now, the value of homes has increased by 40% in the last year and a half in Bullitt County. Listen to me, I'm talking about Statesboro now. In Marion County over the last year and a half, we saw those numbers in an article from the Star Banner about a month ago, where house prices have jumped in our area. I know that in the area I live in, comps 2 years ago were about $270,000. They're about $350,000 now. They've jumped almost $80,000 in the last year and a half, 2 years, in just what the homes that have sold in the area that I live. What they sold for 2 years ago versus what they're selling for now has increased by almost $80,000 on average. So, if prices come that way, you're getting more revenue from the millage rate, because prices, the value of the homes and property has gone up. So even if the millage rate stays the same, you're still going to get more revenue, because the value of what you're taxing has increased. And so we'll talk about what the county commission decided to do concerning the general fund millage rate and where they found some money. I still don't, it's still mind-boggling to me that you can find money. And when I mean find money, we're not talking about, $2.37 change in the couch. We're not talking about that $10 bill you forgot you had in your back pocket in your jeans and you washed it. No, the county found significant amounts of money, and we'll tell you just how much coming up at 10 o'clock. 10:20, we got a new show debuting on Friday. It'll be every Friday at 10:30. It'll be every Friday at 10:30. It's called What's the Line? And it's going to be a show that discusses the upcoming weekend of football as it pertains to if you want to make a sports bet or not. We'll also talk about sports betting, where it is right now in the state of Florida, as it is in the news again. The sports betting deal in Florida is in the news again. We'll talk about that as well in the 10 o'clock hour. This is Ocala Talks. You're listening to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.